All right, here's the installation for the Bally pop eliminator. Very similar to all the other pop eliminators, except this one only has two channels. One for the two back box speakers, which are just mono, and one for the speaker in the cabinet, like subwoofer. So there's just two plugs here that match the plugs in the game for the speakers, and then there's two attached well, those are receptacles, but two attached plugs right here that are connected via these wires that come out the bottom side of it, and those are just ready to plug right into the game. This version will also come with our power key, our Bally power splitter key, and this version has you'll get one or two of these JST 3-pin plugs on there, and this power key is expandable up to 4 different ports, so you can have different items plugged into this to get 12 volt or 5 volt power from the game. The power key also has 2 different lights on it that light up whether you're using 12 or 5 volt power. I will show you the status of those circuits, and the power cord that comes with this on one end has a 4-pin ATX which plugs right into the pop eliminator here, and on the other hand we'll have that 3-pin JST connector which plugs into the power key right at the bottom here, and we'll show you that as we go over to the game and look at the install. Alright, here's pop eliminator install on Bally games. This is on Theater of Magic, and our soundboard is right here at the top of the back box, and there'll be 2 connectors here for the speakers. The right one's for the speakers in the back box, and the left one is for the speaker in the cabinet. You unplug those 2, they are keyed. The right one is missing 1 pin there, and the left one is missing the 2nd pin from the left there, and that matches up with your pop eliminator pins the same way. And so you'll also your plugs will be keyed as well, so they can only go in one direction. These don't have the keys in them yet, but it will be the same. So and these match up to the same side, so this one is the right one there. So you'll just take the plug off the right one, which is the back box speaker plug, which I have right here, and this has the key in it, and that will just plug into pop eliminator on that side, and then you'll do the same with the other plug, and then you'll also have the power tap power key. So this key has a plug to go into the board, a plug to go a receptacle where the plug will go that was in the board, and then this one has 2 3-pin JST connectors on them, although we have different configurations that you can use. And that one, it actually says on the key itself, right here on the bottom, if you can see at the top there, 2J116 or J117, and it just replaces the plug in either of those 2, which are down here. And this is J117 on the left, and J119 there, and I believe the one right above it is 116 right there, and that's J115, which we're not talking about. So you can do 16 or 17. 18 does not have the plugs that we need. So you just take the plug, pull it out, take our key, just pop it right into the same spot. There are some lights on the key that will tell you if 5 volt and 12 volt are both working. There's a green and a yellow light. And then you just take your original plug and plug it in just the same way it was plugged into the game, right on top there. And then you have the port here for the power plug for the pop eliminator. The power plug has the 3-pin JST on one side and a 4-pin Molex on the other side. So that 3-pin JST is just going to go ahead and plug right into one of the ports on the key there. See that right there. And the 4-pin side is going to plug into your pop eliminator, and that only goes in one way. Then you'll be set. Of course, this can be mounted up here, wherever makes sense for you. It'll come with some Velcro that you can put on the back. You can put it down there, it's out of the way, and you'll be good to go.